Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara if you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Today I have a very exciting video because, as you guys may have seen when you're scrolling through your social media or the internet, ChatGPT is an AI tool that people are using to create business plans, to create content ideas, to write captions for them, blog posts, essays, and so on. ChatGPT is definitely taking over the world, as well as other AI tools, because it's making it easier for people to come up with content ideas and strategies for their business. Today's video is very, very exciting because I am going to use ChatGPT to help me come up with an idea for an Etsy digital download, and we are going to create that download today. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT a couple of questions. I'm going to show you as I do that. I'm going to screen record and we are going to dive right into it, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to create a digital download that you can start selling today to make passive income this year. I have been creating digital downloads for a while now. I have a ton on my Etsy shop. I'll link everything down below so you can check it out. And I've noticed in the last couple months there's been a significant increase in sales, and I'm always realistic with Etsy. There's some people that are telling you that they're making $50K a month. That's definitely possible, but when you're starting out, it's very rare that this happens. So I'm kind of giving you the authentic approach into Etsy and providing you with the tools so that you can create some great passive income on the side. So I'm going to cut the chit chat. We're going to get right into it. I am going to go into Loom and screen record me chatting with ChatGPT, and we are going to create this product together. So if this is something that interests you, definitely keep on watching. So we're now on the homepage of ChatGPT. This is great. I've used it in the past just for some quick tips. Can you give me some 5 quick tips for a mood boost? And you see how quickly it will answer itself. So we need to provide a prompt for ChatGPT for it to work effectively. So what we're going to do is, because it's obviously going to be Etsy related, I am going to type in, because it's March 29th. So I'm going to type in something for April, and we can provide a couple different prompts to see what the outcome is. So what I'm going to do is write, can you provide me with some Etsy digital download products for April 2023 that are SEO optimized to sell. Because basically you want to type that, you want to write something that is going to be something that sells. So you have to kind of put these prompts in with different keywords to help you create that. This may not give us what we want, but it's just a good way to start and to start thinking about what you want to put. So I've hit start. So let's see what it gives us. It's typing. I'm asking it to do something very specific, so it may take a little bit longer, but it doesn't always take this long. Okay, interesting. I cannot provide specific Etsy digital download products for April 2023 as I'm not capable of predicting the future. Okay. Let's try something else, because I can't predict the future, just learned that. So let's put in, can you provide me with some Etsy digital download products that are currently selling pretty well? This is another one because maybe it's more current, they can give us something else. So I'm going to put this in and let's see what it gives. I like how it gave different ways to promote your products. Okay, here we are. So as an AI language model, I don't have access to the latest data on the best-selling Etsy digital download products. Here are some of the popular categories. So if it can't tell you exactly what's being sold well right now, there's obviously other tools that you can use that I've mentioned in previous videos, but it's good that these are what's being looked up. So there's printable stickers and labels, digital scrapbooking kits and papers, printable coloring pages, printable gift tags and wrapping paper, embroidery, digital files, printable invitations and cards, which I have. That's a great product to have. planner inserts and templates, printable art, and posters. I have not done the printable art realm. I know that it's selling, but I feel like you also have to have an eye for like graphic design for that to sell. So I don't think we're going to do that today because I want this to be very basic. I love the idea of printable coloring pages, and I think that this would be a great product to create because we can actually make it spring themed, given that it's almost April and we're in spring now. So this is a great way to come up with some ideas or just give you some inspiration. So we are going to use that. And now I'm going to see for a spring coloring book. So I'm going to ask it to give me some ideas for a spring themed coloring book. I'm going to see what it tells you to put, and here we are. So there is flowers and petals, butterflies, bunnies and chicks, spring rain showers, birds nestings, trees buddings, spring fruits and vegetables, Easter eggs and baskets, spring fashion accessories, springtime scenes such as picnics, bike rides, or gardening. Love this idea. So I think what we'll do is we'll create a 10-page spring-themed coloring book, and I am going to include these themes within it. So all you're going to need now is a Canva account, and we are going to go right in and edit that. So let's get into it. So we're now on Canva, and you'll see there's a bunch of my other like designs that I have, and up top there is a bunch of different templates that you can use. So I want to use a US letter for this because you have to think about it like it's going to be a printable PDF. What I love about this is that you can either make it a template or you can actually just sell it as a standalone product, which is super easy because you never really have to do anything. It's passive income. You don't have to touch it. So I am not seeing what I want here. So I'm going to go into the search bar and type in US letter. Here we are. So it's 8.5 by 11 inches, and we are going to get right into it. So you can kind of design this however you want. If you have Canva Pro, you can use Pro elements for this. If you're not making it a template, if you're making it a template, stick with the free elements and things like that, because then everyone can use it. So I actually like how this looks up top. And one of the ways you can honestly do this is you can use the template and just make it your own. Or if you want to start with something else, this is kind of the cover page. So I'm going to go into elements. I'm going to hit lines and shapes, and I'm simply going to drag this across the middle here and line it up nicely. So I'm going to change the color because I don't love that color. And I might add a little border to this because I think that looks kind of cute. So this is going to be what it is. And then I'm going to go into text, and I'm going to say the ultimate spring coloring book. And you can kind of specify if you want to do it for kids or whatever you want to do. You can play around with any fonts that you like. I want to make it kind of fun. I love this font. I find it just looks really good and bold. So here's the ultimate spring coloring book. And then I'm going to put for kids. And then I'm going to make this cursive because I think that that looks really good. I'm going to go with my fan favorite. If you know my other videos, you know I love this font, Isom Script. And it's going to be this kind of fun spring coloring book. And what I want to do is make the background some pictures. So I am going to go into elements. I'm going to take a grid. I'm going to size it to here. And then I'm going to just copy it and put it down here so that there's two images that can fit instead of one in the background. So what I'm going to do now is, because you can use the stock photos, I'm going to put spring and see how this looks. Maybe some cherry blossoms and something else that's kind of fun here. You can kind of do it however you want. You can make it very simple. You can kind of switch it up, but whatever you think is best. I think that looks pretty cute. So what I might put here is just a little quick explanation of what it is that you'll be receiving. So I'll put 10 pages of fun with a spring theme. Just to kind of fill up some space. And that's literally it. You can make it as fun as you want. You can change the colors here. Just make it super sleek, and we will get right into it. So that's the first page done. What I like to do is how I just put that kind of square, I'm gonna put it at the top, and this is basically gonna be where you put a little brief like rundown of what the design is. So I'm again just gonna go in with that same color with the border, and I'm gonna put, well, we're gonna go back over to ChatGPT because I wanna remember exactly what the first one was, flowers and petals. So I'm gonna put color in the flowers and petals to make it your own. And there you have it. Doesn't need to be very big, but again, you can like change up the font or do whatever you want. If you want to keep it all within the same theme, which I will probably just do, there you go. So now is where it gets interesting, and that's when we're gonna add elements. So I am going to go in with flowers and petals. So what you're gonna do is go into elements. So I'm gonna show you how to create the first couple pages, and then you'll get the gist of it so you can create the rest of them. But basically, because I don't wanna make this video too long and I think that it'll start to get repetitive. So you're gonna go into flowers. So one thing to note is that you cannot sell standalone graphics because someone else has created that and it's like a copyright. So what you want to do is maybe mix a couple in together and really just make it your own, and then that way you won't get in trouble for it. So I think that these are quite cute. I want to see what the border's like, if it's too thick. So I'm going to kind of add this in. I might add in one more just to make this page kind of fun. Then you want to use ones that have like a stencil outline so that it's more fun to paint, or sorry, to draw and color in. So that's what you kind of want to do, is just search for those. So like something like this is really fun, and you're really just making it your own, which I like. You can kind of design it, you can make it fun, you can go with some sort of theme. But for the sake of this, I just kind of want to keep it fun and simple. But this is how easy it is. You can literally just design it yourself. You can just type in things related. And what you'll see sometimes is this magic recommendations. And this has ones related to the ones that you just clicked. So here's like a clover that you can add in. Maybe you want to get rid of these and just do a whole bunch of these, which you can do too. So here's like another big flower, and you just want ones where it's easy for kids to color in. You can kind of copy that. You can add a couple of them. You can make them all different sizes, but the whole idea is that you just make it fun and unique. So there you have it. There is sheet number 1, and it's super fun for kids to use. What I like to do from here is just duplicate it, because we're going to keep a similar theme, and then all of this stays the same. And what I'm going to do is just delete these. We're going to go back over to ChatGPT, and we're going to do the next one, which is butterflies. So it's giving you the keyword prompts. So all you have to do is go into elements. We'll go back here, and now we're going to put butterflies. So you can see there's something like this one here. Here's a little monarch that you can color in. At least I hope that's monarch. Not sure. Here's other ones that you can add, and just make it your own without using standalone products. I think this is really fun. Like here's a little one here that you can color in, but there's a whole different, like there's a whole bunch of them. Here's another one that you can use. And you can use this stencil to design your own. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah, you just have to add a bunch of different ones until you're happy with the outcome. So, and here's one where you can literally just like drag it across the whole sheet, but obviously it's a little bit of a standalone product, so we're not going to do that, but you can kind of get creative with it. Here's another one. And you can make whole sheets like butterfly themes. And all you want to do here is color in the butterflies to make fun, bright colors. You can like give prompts on what you want the kids to do, or the adults, whoever you're making the book for. And again, we're going to move forward. And it's really just this quick. So what's next is bunnies and chicks. So again, we're going to do bunnies and chicks, and then so on and so forth. I'm just going to show you a couple of these ones, and then basically you can do it yourself, and I'm just going to show you what you should do when you download it. So here's a cute one. I'm going to make this what goes across the bottom, because I think that's really cute. And then I'm going to add some other elements up top here. Like here's a chickie, so let's put that in there. And a couple of other things. Here's another one. You can like add it to the design that's already there so it looks like it's a part of it. Or you can just entirely make it your own. Here's like a little chickie bunny. And there you have it. Entirely your own. So yeah, you can basically just add in whatever you want to make it your own. Here's a little duck one. And you can just fill it up until you're happy with it. So I'm going to add in all of these up top. Until I'm completely happy with it. I'm honestly pretty curious to see how this sells. I haven't really done a coloring book for Etsy, so I might actually use this to see if I can sell any, and maybe come back in a little bit to see what the sales are like. But here I'm gonna put color in bunnies. Color in the chicks and bunnies, and there you have it. So you can keep going until you have all of these that ChatGPT gave you, and this is a great way to use ChatGPT to your advantage when creating Etsy digital downloads. So last thing, it might already do this for you, but you want to make sure that you have everything titled the way you want, because when you upload it onto Etsy, it goes by the PDF title. So if you're doing a template, you want to make sure all these elements are free, and all you have to do is go to the filter here and hit free and then hit apply. So then you'll never run into any issues with pro elements. And if you are just going to download it as a template from here, then you're just going to hit share. You're going to do template link. You're going to copy that, and you're just going to create another PDF that has this link included in it. And then that way, when people download the PDF, they can click the link directly from it. So that's the template way. And if you're going to download it as is, I like to go to download, and I personally change it to PDF print. It's going to be printed anyways for kids to color on, so that way it's just perfect and it reflects the colors and everything like that. So it's literally that simple. And then you just have to go into Etsy, upload it, and do your keywords and everything like that. So when you go to Etsy, you could say, can you provide me some keywords for a spring coloring book that are SEO optimized. And let's see if it will do that. Honestly, like, I'm a social media manager, so I do a lot of things by myself, but it's nice to have these AI tools to help you when you're kind of in a funk, or when you are needing help with coming up with ideas like this, because sometimes you might think, oh, I want to get into selling on Etsy, but I just don't know what to sell. And these are some great things. So here, ChatGPT has put Spring Flowers Coloring Book, Easter Coloring Book. So they're putting all these different keywords that you can actually put right into your Etsy title for your product, and it will actually help push your product further because they're giving you SEO optimized keywords. So It's really that simple. I want to thank you guys for watching. Definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you need Etsy coaching, I'm happy to help you. If you need a social media manager, you know where to find me. But yeah, I'm really happy to have all of you here. As always, thank you for tuning in and watching my videos. It means a lot to me. And we are 100 and almost 50 away from 1K. So yeah, if you want to join the little family, then definitely like and subscribe. So I'm going to have another video up next week. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great week, a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.